Hello, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, it's been a busy week. Yesterday, Sunday, was insanely busy. If you noticed the channel, I got 3 hour plus long videos done about making a custom fork this week. Been doing nothing but rushing to get video done and then spending all night editing and being dizzy and loopy. I'm really excited for this video, so I can't put it off any longer, even though I'm dreading doing any more editing. This Sunday I got some score. Oh, I don't want to sneeze. I finished that handmade fork. Took 2 tries. I'm horrified. He's gonna be like, it's not good enough. I want another 3rd try. I'm starting to get very uptight about it. On Thursday I went to Metropolis Cycles, which is really cool, and picked up this big bike box. They always have bike boxes and frame boxes for me. All their frame boxes are too small, so I got a full bike box. So I have to cut it down some. It's gonna be a little heavy. I'm gonna get some pool noodles and a bunch of bubble wrap I got for free and wrap this thing up really well, get it packed up, and hopefully ship today. But I got a ton of stuff this week. Other than that bike box, I went to North Portland Bike Works as well and found this hub for 30 bucks in their junk bin. 80s nuke proof hub. The cassette's the 8, 9, 10, early 8, 9, 10 from the 80s. It's in mint condition. Hopefully the carbon fiber is not old and weak. Hopefully the bonding won't fail. Hopefully the bearings are serviceable or replaceable, as it's gorgeous and I want to use it on something. An old friend of mine, half harpy hermit, I don't know, something like that, who I probably haven't seen in 10 or 14 years. She put up a post on Instagram being like, hey, anyone want a free bike and stuff? I have this bike and bike parts that have been sitting in the way for 14 years. I'm never going to get around to. I need the room. And I remember she brought this bike to me like 14 years ago. I wanted me to do something with it. I don't remember what. And I told her it needed something, and then she just never followed through. So she was like, oh, I'm happy you're going to get it. Yeah, have this bike in parts. So I showed up. This aluminum frame, this front wheel, and this giant green tote of stuff I have not dug through or even peeked at all. I have no idea what's in there. Could be something exciting. Could be nothing. Very excited. Very excited. My living room was like turning into like hoarder central. That's so much bike junk everywhere. I gotta do something. My eBay sales are so slow. They're really slow for like a year. They've been just constantly on the downtick. But I'm still hoarding as many parts. So I'm like, it's all building up and nothing's selling. Let's see, I went to the CCC and a bike farm. I'm really excited about what I got at Bike Farm. Really excited. I almost didn't go, but it was completely worth it. But maybe we should go through the CCC stuff since it's in the front. I want to go through this tub of stuff. It's really exciting. So she gave me this wheel. It's got pretty significant wear on the blue anodized rims. You know, Tiagra 9-speed era hub. Nothing too fancy, nothing anyone's into. I kind of like that stuff. The Tiagra silver stuff is still around a little bit, you know, and it's fun to use and it's inexpensive. And so one wheel, dirty, rims probably dead. She said she had the front wheel. She was loaning it to somebody, but she wants to get it back. She'll give it to me. She had a GRX crank that was missing the non-drive side one. So if she finds it, she'll give it to me. She wants to come at my shop and drop some stuff off, so that'll be cool. It's a little teeny tiny aluminum road frame. Cane Creek headset cups, down tube shifters. It's got the Tiagra one side of the crank, the Tiagra 9-speed on this side. No crank bolt, but not pulled off. I'm trying to see if there's a reason. The crank threads look like they're in there. I don't know. It's definitely a frame. Oh boy, there's so much stuff in the way. Where am I even going to put this? There's a whole pile of fenders and another frame I'm going to show you in a minute falling everywhere. Hey, look at that. We made some room. Big green tub. Here is a handlebar. It's got a set of Sora shifters on it. These are probably those 8-speed ones. 31.8. I don't see any logos or anything. It looks pretty big and wide. Bunch of dead cables and housing. And we have another handlebar with a weird ugly stem. got some real beat up Tiagra flight deck shifters that may or may not work. Single short pole Tektro front brake. Pretty normie core stuff. This is the aluminum road fork. It looks like it's 1-inch threadless. It's probably for that frame. Kinesis. Kinesis. It's got like a carbon fiber sticker on what I think is an aluminum fork. It might be plastic. Alright, it's a plastic fork. It's really heavy for a plastic fork, especially. So that's a good start. Oh, and now we're going to get to some exciting stuff. This is my favorite kind of bike stuff. Weird little drawer, weird small bits and things. You never know what's in weird small bits. Could be something very exciting. A single Ori grip. Like I said, you never know. A couple of long black bolts, cable tip, one post mount adapter. This is definitely headset parts. Is it the parts for the headset for this frame? There's some Cane Creek stuff. Some other random stuff. Oh, there's a seat collar in there. Maybe it's all the parts. Maybe it's just some of the parts. More likely it's just a few of the parts. It's missing everything important. That's how bikes usually go. Looks like a couple of rolls of used New Bombs tape on a glue stick. Alright. Part of a Thummy bar pod. Part of a really worn out old chain tool. Part of a trailer. Broken bolts. One of the little plastic cable stops. Some crets. Ooh, it is 3 chainring bolts. Just the outer bolts. 5 spacers, 3 little, so part of a set. One set of cheapy Welgo pedals, one R clip, one rack adapter. Oh, one more of the Welgo pedals. And plumbing gasket or something. This is sad. Here's these Diacomp power ratchet shifters. Here is parts of them. Some Shimano shifters. Oh, here's the other bar end. Here's another bar and pod. It's got some of the Diacomp stuff on it. Diacomp parts. Here's the other Diacomp. Both open. Power ratchet's missing. Spring and Paul's missing. One bottom bracket removal tool. One people for bikes pin. Some broken parts. Oh, here's one of the power ratchets. Chrome covers. I don't know why people open these things. They open them, they explode them, they leave them everywhere. So there's not all of the parts. I don't see springs or pawls. Oh, here's a little teeny tiny bag. And it has one of the pawls, a couple of the washers, one of the power ratchet bits. So half of them exploded everywhere. Half of it's in this bag. I doubt there's enough to build the whole set, but I'll dig. There might be. Maybe I can just put the rear together to make a nice little Diacomp power ratchet just rear. And I could put that on a Thummy pod and use it for a 1x or something. That would be cool. There's a lot of parts here. A lot of parts, but nothing really looks complete. No one likes keeping stuff complete. Everyone likes exploding stuff everywhere. Take it apart. Throw all the parts into 4 random bins. Okay, so this is an interesting little set of junk. It's kind of what I thought. Mostly junk. There's more stuff. Ooh. Ah! Here is a big track chainring. Shimano NJS stamped 51 tooth. So this has got to be like a Dura Ace Shimano track chainring. It's got a little bit of wear. It's not so bad. This could be worth a few bucks. Maybe it's a little script. Oh, it does say Dura Ace right on the top. I see it in the light. You can barely see the NO. So Dura Ace NJS stamped track ring. No idea what that's worth these days. This is a Bob trailer quick release rear skewer. Hook your Bob trailer up. This is good. This is good. I got a couple of those. People are always looking for those. I always sell junk and then leave part of it on the bike. This looks like some black MKS Sylvan track pedals. You know, they're used and worn, but they're a little scruffy, but they're nice. I'll absolutely use these black track pedals. That's great. Here is some cheapy, old, kind of French looking. No stamps on them. No markings of any kind. Like weird road pedals. Both missing the dust caps, so not super exciting. Ooh, a rear black Dior XT skewer. It's only missing one spring. The other people's stashes, man. Ooh. This is fun. A generic silver seat post. It's got the clamps and the hardware. It's real dirty and scruffy. 27.2. I mean, it's kind of really dirty more than scruffy. I bet this will clean up. This might be a totally nice little silver used 27.2 seat post that I can totally use on some stuff. Ooh, here's a real dirty bag full of some real dirty parts. What do we got in here? A single Royal Comp brake lever. It's little scruffies. Complete non-aero. It's kind of a short pull. It's real cute. The other Tektro brake that probably matches the one that's on this bike. Yeah, more or less. Always good to have matchy brakes. I have so many road brakes right now. No one cares. It's all about fat tires. A real dirty 105 Brazon front derailleur, but it doesn't look too scruffy or worn out. Might clean up a little bit. Might use that. I like that stuff. Ooh. Here is a set of Sun Tour shifters that look complete. Look at that. All the hardware. Little really cool, big, thick chrome Brazon stops. I have no idea if all the parts are inside or missing or not. It feels too loose and weird. I'm assuming that all the parts are missing. But they're complete. They're not fall apart. Kind of dirty. Nothing special, but you know. I like it. Ooh, there's some fun stuff. Oh, check it out. King Cage. This is a thing that King Cage makes. This is super fun. So it replaces your threadless stem top cap. There's little mounts out here so you can mount a water bottle, like a water bottle cage on top of your stem on your threadless top cap. That's always fun. Here is a single Diacomp flat bar brake lever. The rubber's not too scruffy. It's not very scruffy. It's weird. It's one I've never seen before. I kind of like it. I'll use this for sure. This is fun. Just a single left. Oh, here's the other Diacomp. Right? These are nice. The hoods aren't sticky. They're not worn out. They're a little scruffy. They're short. Everyone in the world's hands are too small for every road brake lever ever made ever. And there's very few, very rare, very cool short reach ones you can actually get your hands on for small people, children, really small women or stuff. I can never sell them. No one cares. No one's looking for them. Everyone in the world's like, I can't reach my brake levers. They're so huge and I have tiny hands. I'm like, cool, tiny levers exist. Like, eh. I have so many of them. I always hoard them because they're a real problem solver, but no one ever actually cares. Here is the other Tiagra crank. Why is it off? Why isn't the other one not off? Is it totally blown out and dead? Is it not dead? I honestly don't know. Oh, they're 165, which is cool. But with Tiagra stuff, with this like Octalink stuff, I can't tell by looking. With square taper, I can tell. I can look in that taper and be like, that taper's blown out. That taper's not going to work. That taper's, got damage. These Octalink things, I'm like, looks exactly flawless. You put it on, it comes right off, and it will never stay tight. Or I'm like, oh, it looks really scruffy and weird. You put it on, and it stays on forever. That's why I don't mess with Octalink stuff a lot, even though all these people swear it's better. It's heavy. This crank's heavy as shit. Like, it is heavy. Cranks are heavy. I don't understand the interface. The bottom brackets are hard to come by. Ooh, here's a Salsa stem, inch and an eighth, threadless, positive rise. Probably for 25 4-bar. Not very scruffy, a little dirty, a little scruffy. Every time I get something that says salsa on it, I can put this on eBay and get 20 or 30 bucks for it. Anything that says salsa, people want. Here's an Exarge top pole. Looks like a road triple. It's probably like cyclocross or something. I mean, it could be a mountain. It's 28.6, which is nice. Not a crazy oversized, but top pole. So you have to have, oh, it's missing the bolt, but that's not too big a deal on me. It's just any old M5 will work. Here is a Shimano Cyclocross Road Double derailleur. Also for top pull, it looks like it's, no, it's definitely 31/8. Okay, it's like there's no way it's 28/6. What's this? Ooh, old silver specialized stem by Nitto. I've always liked these for 26/0 bars. It's not too long. It's a little scruffy. 80s silver says specialized right on it, which I like. A real scruffy single toe strap, real scruffy beat up 9-speed era Ultegra short cage derailleur. Real common. If it was in really good shape and a long cage, I'd be very excited about it. A single mismatched non-drive crank arm, square taper, Sagino 165. It'd be real cool if this was a set. She did say she keeps finding other bike parts places. Maybe she'll find it in the next little batch and bring it, so I'll save it for a while. Here is a seat post. It's real dirty and scruffy. Encore or something. There is the cradle for it. It's got the cradle. It's got both the bolts. The clamp down's been cut down really short. I don't think it says what size it is. I don't know. If it's all complete, I can clean it up. I can use it for something. Little extra shorty, maybe it's for that bike. It looks like it might be smaller than 27 too, but I can't tell. A dirty old chain. Sadist, a really old chain. I don't usually save used chains. Chains and brake pads are wearable parts. They're old, worn out, and scruffy, and you probably just fight them trying to make it work. I don't usually care. Used chains usually go right in the recycling. Sometimes if they look really clean, I'll measure them, and if they measure like no wear at all, then I'll be excited. This one just says OF everywhere. OF, OF, OF. HG. Some worn out Shimambo chain. A little piece of a tire liner. Probably old Planet Bikes front light mount. A old miniature mag light. I remember this is the thing. Before we had cell phones with flashlights and stuff, everybody had little mag lights. I used them all the time when I was a mechanic. Look at stuff. Mini mag lights were cool, man. Some dead shift housing. Couple of these little paper clips. One tire lever. There's like one bolt, one big washer, one little washer, which may or may not be part of these shifters and stuff. I don't know. One seat post. It's a really dirty big boy. It has the head and the bolts. It's got all the parts. Ah. It doesn't have much traction on it anymore. It's not dead. And then there's just a lot of dirt in here. Oh, another little washer, maybe part of the shifters. I have not seen the tiny little springs yet for those shifters. I'm sure I have some other like junky versions of those power ratchets that I bought at swap meet missing a bunch of parts too. So between the 3 partials and this 2 partials I have, maybe I can make 1 or 2. Make a set of nice old friction shifters, because I really do like these shifters. That's something I tell people all the time and no one ever listens. I'm like, if there's a part you like and use all the time, even if you see it exploded, blown up, missing parts, just get it. Because it's like the old Dior brakes. There's a guy at Salvage who's always looking for the old Dior wide cantilever brakes. It's like, oh, I just want a set. I'm like, there's always 5 incomplete sets here. Just grab them. After a week or 2 or 3, you will have enough to put together 3 or 4 nice clean sets. Like some mint condition sets, some scruffy ones that have the springs in the back, some mint condition ones that are missing the bolt and the springs. Like, just grab them. Most people just can't. They just don't work that way. People keep wanting to pay too much money for a very specific part. I'm like, you could buy the whole bike for less than what people are asking for is that part, and then you'll have the part. And you can sell the rest of the parts or use them for something else. People are like, parts spikes are real. Grab and scrap parts are real. I wouldn't do it for every random thing, but especially with something I know I'm going to be working on all the time and seeing, like, yeah, I'll take all the parts for that. All right, that was this very dirty box of stuff from my friend. Pretty fun. Already getting dirty. Let's go to the salvage sales stuff. Oh my god. I got this one bar. I think Gary just likes handed me stuff at salvage sales. So does Carl, one of the guys who works there. This is a weird Chinelli Groove. Chinelli 44. It's got a 26.0 label right on it. I like that. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a cool bar. It's really light. It's, you know, that modern-y 90s 2000-y shape. It's actually pretty good shape. So start getting compact. Let's start getting more aero. Start getting easier to use. I don't know. I got it. I don't care. Maybe someone will care. At the end of salvage sales, in the non-salvage area, this pump was hanging out with their overflowing pump bin. Those kids are just crazy there now, man. Ruben said he's going to start working through and get rid of some of this stuff. Here's this old Zafal pump. It's totally cool. It's completely worn out. It's got no pressure. It's probably missing the guts. It's got no head. In the pump bin for $10. Why? Those kids love doing that. Like every time someone donated a light, they throw it in the light bin for $5. Use lights, $5. No, open it up and make sure the batteries aren't exploding, corroding, melty. See if they work. So when I worked there, every time something came in, every time somebody else threw something there, I go check it. Put fresh batteries in, see if it works. Check it. Same with the pumps. They don't work. Why would you sell a pump for $10 something that doesn't work? They won't know. They'll take it. As soon as they get a flat, they're trying to use it. It doesn't work. They're mad at you. They're mad at you for selling them garbage. Don't sell people garbage. So he let me have this for, I don't remember if he said free or for $1. But it's cool. Maybe someday I'll be able to rebuild it or pull it apart or fail the parts. Anodized handle. No plastic at all. It's got like the dumb hose in it, which might be the part that screws into here. This might be Schrader valve. Might be Presta. I'll have to open it up. I got a weird one of these last week at Bike Farm that was, you know, a little more modern, had a plastic handle, but it, I opened it up to see if I could rebuild it, and all the guts were just missing. There wasn't any, so we'll play. If there's, sometimes you use O-rings, sometimes you use old leather washers, and sometimes you have to cut a new leather washer out of a piece of leather and soak it in water and stamp it down and try to make it the right size. You can get really involved trying to save old junk. May or may not work. Brook saddle wrench. I think I have 2 or 3 of these, but you always need one of these. Should I just throw it in here and go through all this stuff later anyways? They put out a big giant bin of water bottle cages. They're drowning in them. They try and charge $5. I'm like, dude, just tell everyone water bottle cages are free with any purchase. Mandatory with any purchase. Like, you know, you charge too much. You can't be charging $5. Charge like $3. Charge $2. If they're cool. Most people don't care, and they pile up. Every shop that deals with these parts has way too many bottle cages. This one's kind of cool. It's got like a gold top. It's black. It's a little beat up. These ones are cool. They're a matching set of old Jim Blackburn cages. Old Blackburn cages used to be worth a couple of bucks. They're way cool and go and spend $15 on some modern ugly cage when you can get a nice matchy set of cool Blackburn cages. This is in the free box. It's a Keep Life Going AAA.com like waterproof saddle cover that I just got dirt on. Got a bunch of these. I don't know why I grabbed the stuff I grabbed. There's a couple of new cranks in there. Nothing too exciting. Except for this. I grabbed these. These are definitely Sagino cranks. 175s. It's got a kind of faded... The black's kind of fading to almost that gold color. It's got a little Specialized logo on it. It's got chain rings. The outer chain ring's machined and weird. It's got a real thick lip on the inside. But they're black, they're square taper, they're triple. 175. Someone's gonna want them. Someone's gonna want them. I don't know. I grabbed them. You know, sometimes I'm this thin and just deciding there's anything at all. Another set of these Slade things. The other guys try to sell these for like $5 or $10 a piece. No one cared. Now, every once in a while, I think one just falls out of a bin or box and ends up in salvage. So every salvage is one of these sitting around. But it's the cool color change paint. I've not tried to wrap these. This is old plastic stuff. This could just crumble. But it's color change. It's 80s. It's cool. This little mini morph pump was sitting in there. These used to be like the good road pump. Optimized for road. I mean, I paid like $60 for one of these new ones. These are kind of cool because they have like a little pressure gauge. The little hose can get a little bit longer. You can do the flip thing, so it's Schrader or Presta. This is kind of cool because it's got a little flip down stand, and you lift the handle up and the handle flips out, so you can put your foot on it if you want and kind of use it like a floor pump. They're so little though. You can pump so much with one of these, and you can get 30 or 40 psi in your tire. You'll never get up to 120 or whatever, but they'll get you into so you can limp to someone with a big pump or a shop, and it seems like it works. So I grabbed it, and God, those are so expensive. There's a tape measure, made in Taiwan. I looked at it. It's only in inches. There's no metric, but it says your support is immeasurable. Valley Mental Health. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It's from Mental Health Place. So I grabbed it. Oh, tires are supposed to be a separate price, I think. I think I forgot. I think I just threw these in the bin. And I was going to pull them out so it could charge me $5 each for them. And I forgot. There I go, stealing from the CCC again. Every once in a while I accidentally get something. I think last time I actually got some tubes I wasn't supposed to take. This thing still has the nipples in the middle. This one still has the rigid nipples, but it looks like these might have a few miles on them, but they're folding gator skins. Very good. I've often got tires there, and they charge me $10 for used tire, and I get home, there's a giant slash in it somewhere. Like, no one's checking their shit. Like, you guys gotta check your shit. Just put it out there and sell it and piss people off. I don't know what they're looking for or looking at. So hopefully these are in good shape. They look real small. They're probably 723. Oh, 20. That one says 25 at least. That's almost reasonable. But oh yeah, look at that giant hole right in the sidewall. Giant slash right here, worth $0, unwritable garbage. I'm glad I didn't pay money for them. Guys, look at the stuff and then throw it in the trash. So many people just assume that everything is good. Everything's good. Everything's savable. Everything's usable. No, it's not. Just give a minute to everything before you try and sell it. Yeah, giant hole inside. Why do people save junk? Why do people hoard junk? That's the more worn out one anyways. That one is dead. I've been getting more stuff lately from them. That is like all the stuff they sell to retail is all missing proprietary bolts that they do not have, you can't find. I've gotten a few things from them lately, and the customer wants to buy it, and I'm like, oh god damn it, it is missing stuff, and I didn't look yet. Riveting content. I hate that word. It's stupid. But probably, hopefully, at least this one tire is in good shape. So far, it looks good. I see no holes, no gashes in the sidewall. 725. The other one is recycling. I got one bag of junk. Like I said, there's this quill board. I probably don't need it. I probably don't want it. I'll probably throw it away. Some real cheapy silver, probably Pro Max V-brakes. Something going on with this one. Right V-brake, a left V-brake, a right V-brake, a left V-brake. Ooh, this one has some part of the bike still in it, like the Canny Boss, like replaceable mount. Has the proprietary, well, not really proprietary, it's just a flat big head M6 with a washer. And the other three are in here. So honestly, these are 100% worth it just for these 4 matching brake bolts. Radius, I'll probably recycle the rest of them. 4 matchy bolts is nice. One part of like a really low end like derailleur bolt. Get it all nicely tucked away in this giant tub to take to the shop and dig through. Spent hours cleaning and putting it away. The stuff is not worth the time. The CCC they had one of those old posters, framed, nice poster from the Tour de France from turn of the century, gorgeous poster. I'd asked many times if they were selling it if I could have it. It was just leaning up against counters and moved around. They finally put it out in the free box. BMX Gary's looking like, oh, is this your pile? Did you call it? He's like, yeah. He's messing with me. It was not. Somebody else came up and took it. He's like, oh, it wasn't my pile. I'm like, oh, I wanted that poster so bad. I've always wanted it. So I missed that. I was sad about it. But I did go through the fenders. Look at this. Brand new, uncut, unbent set of Velo Orange stays. They're for the skinnier road fender. But these are like, what, $14, $18 from Velo Orange now? Brand new. New old stock. Bro, I wanted them. I took them. It was kind of fenders galore there. This one was on the top in a big pile. It is a single chromoplastic front fender. It is missing the rear, but it has all the stays. It's all brand new. It looks a little mildewy. And the whole packet of proprietary hardware they don't sell separately anymore is in here with all the nuts and bolts. Heaven. $50 on clearance for $50 from like 2006. They still make this fender. I think they changed some stuff. I have a bunch of these used. These pop up all the time in mint condition. So I might keep my eye out for a mint rear if I don't already have one. And I have a nice fender kit that maybe someone will want someday. It is fender season. Last year I sold 5 or 6 sets. We also got this one. It is the Portland Design Works Full Metal Fender. It's a real skinny one. I really think these only fit 700 by 23s. Maybe occasionally, if there's a lot of room in a bike, they'll fit a 725 and get them really high. It is missing all the hardware, but it is the brand new one. It is the rear one. I grabbed it. I grabbed a lot of stuff. This pump was also in the free box, and it, kind of seems like it works. I haven't really tried anything yet, but it's got a big, nice gauge, readable for old men. It seems to be pretty balanced, and I have a silver one I use all the time. It is so poorly balanced, it just falls over constantly, drives me nuts. So I'm hoping this one works. I have 4 or 5 pumps that mostly work. Here is a PDW rear full metal fender. It's that same one. It was clearly on the bike with no clearance, so they use like the splitter brackets. These are pretty handy for stuff. It's got the stays. It's got all the hardware. It's even got the little dorky things for your quick release skewers, because this is, someone fit this on a bike that cannot fit fenders, so it's cut in half. The bracket that goes up over the brake. It has these things with the quick release. But I sell these full metal fenders. This is the front, also cut in half with its own bracket, also with all the hardware. So that's a matchy set. Oh yeah. By this is on a bike that can't fit fenders. Look at this totally clean, polished line from where it was rubbing the tire. Sanded right through that hard anno. You can see it like divoted. It's like thin. Another really skinny PW fender also has a polished line. They come pre-relieved to fit under really tight fork crowns. These rivets are worn out. It's got the hardware. The mud flap's a little bit worn out. So I'll probably just save it for the hardware. PW I like because they do sell the hardware kits, so I can still get it. It doesn't matter that much, but it's nice. Wow. Look at this. This is a little bit more exciting. I didn't realize this at the time. I think I found it in 2 different piles. This is definitely a matched set of PDW fenders. It's got the logo. It's got the mud flaps are in good shape. It's the all black ones, so a little more modern. Black stays, black hardware, a little bit wider. I think this would easily fit a 700 by 32. Probably even bigger because these are so shallow. So that's a nice big fender. Someone will absolutely want that. And lo and behold, here is the front. The mud flap's in good shape. All the hardware's on there. It is missing this hardware here. I'm positive I have extra of that. Just a little L bracket, a couple bolts. I probably have PDW ones. I definitely have a bunch of Honjo ones. Little PDW logo. This is our full metal fender. These fenders like 120 to 160 bucks now or something. Like, so very lightly used. I still might get 50 or 60 bucks for those, dude. For real. This is that time of year. There was one other fender set there. It was in the free box. Everyone ignored it. I had to touch them. I thought they were the full wood fenders at first. They were very popular like 15, 20 years ago. They're not. They're even cooler. Check these bad boys out. I don't know if this is a brand or if these were homemade, but this is straight up brass strip. Brass strip, cut down, drilled for bracket here. There's a hole in it here, probably to go into your fender bridge. Maybe some mix match and homemade hardware. This is definitely cut down from a rack stay or something. Weird big U-bend stays for no reason. Weird looking kind of homemade dilemmas. Not Velo Orange. They're not Honjo. I kind of think these are homemade, man. They're totally flat, so they look like fenders. The full woods are this way. All the water comes off your tire, hits this, and just shoots right out the side. So it just absolutely soaks the inside of your legs. Like, they don't really do anything. These are heavy, man. This is like 2 or 3 pounds. These are so heavy. So I might use them as brass fenders. I might just leave them around the shop in my way forever. I might cut these to pieces to use on bikes. Like, I can just cut a little strip out of here, stamp my little star logo in, stamp, my date or whatever I want in, and braze it right onto something. Like this is cool. Brass is so expensive now. This might be like $40 worth of scrap metal for brass, but I ain't getting rid of it. I'm happy about it. They're weird. They're cool. I'm a wing nut. What are you gonna do? I also, I think this is the last thing. This was just sitting up on top of the Sunday Salvage sales rack. They put new shoes, new old stock stuff out. So this is probably something that someone donated, and they didn't want to sell it for. They sell used parts people donate. People donate brand new stuff. They're weird about it, and they usually won't sell it. They'll sell it as used, or they put it right out in the scrap. When I owned a bike shop, I would absolutely not. If everything was clean and there's clear no damage. I mean, helmets are a little scarier because it's not supposed to be dropped. You don't want any damage, but I'd put that stuff right out for sale on my sale floor. Sometimes slightly cheaper than it would be if it was new or something. Or I'd use it on a build. I'm like, what are you talking about? But this is a light pink Giro Vernonia Women's Universal Fit helmet. My sister needs a helmet. I got that yellow bike. That I did all the 650V mods on. She got it powder coated yellow. Went in to get the wheels done. I got black Velocity A23 650B rims. Got a black 105 rear hub. Got a black SP Dynamo front hub. She picked light pink alloy spoke nipples. Possible to match. So I ordered some light pink bolts. Use the water bottles and stuff. I got some light pink grips. I think might work. This helmet might work. Might clash. Might work great. Free. Free skis. Free. All right. Now we're down to the bike farm. So I went to Bike Farm, and my favorite thing to do at Bike Farm is to go dig in the unprocessed donations box. Oh, someone brought in a big box of donations, so I was there too. I was like, oh. All the employees were so excited to go dig through it first. Oh. Went and dug through the unprocessed donations. Here's just a little bag of little M5 bolts, but they have like weird domed proprietary heads. I like stuff that doesn't look like hardware store hardware. It's fun. The first thing I found was this. It is a Suntour Superb vintage 70s brake. It is so rusty and crusty, but it has the barrel adjusters. Worth their weight in gold. Except for I'm trying to sell one right now and no one cares on a nice brake. But I don't know. I dug around, and I found the rear as well. So it's a matchy set. They got the original pads and everything, but they're so crusty. I don't think they're worth anything. Anyone's really going to care. Dug around, and I found the matchy levers. No hoods, but the EuroAsia hoods fit these. The Diacomp hoods fit these. A little scruffy, a little bit dirty, a little bit of melted. Like all this crust is like melted old hood, just like the sun and age just destroyed it and turned it into like glue. So I'm going to clean those off. I like these levers. I think they're pretty. They're more interesting than Campagnolo, but they're campy style, non-aero, but no one cares. Still fun. I also found these blue, like BMX-y style levers. They're blue, they're Diacomp S7. This one's missing the sticker. They're both missing the barrel adjusters. They're in a bag. One of the bags on Process Donations was like someone emptied their vacuum bag into it. It is so dirty and hairy. I was like, oh, some of the stuff is like, I can't even touch. These Diacomp levers, I can probably put gold. I definitely have a ton of small barrel adjusters. I have black ones. I doubt I have blue ones, but I probably have some red ones or something else fun. These are fun. I'll use them. Another little bag of what appears to be a new old stock Diacomp cable hanger, a couple M5 bolts, one straddle cable, another Diacomp hanger, one ferrule, one blue cable tip. Oh. This was exciting. This was in the bin. This is sealed factory packaging. Says discontinued product, small part SKU. Someone in tape labeled it Shimano 8-speed IG chain. HG is what they do. IG is, I don't know, maybe it's earlier, maybe it's weird. I don't know, it's 8-speed. It'll work on almost everything I do. I do so much old friction stuff. So 6, 7, 8's really close enough. It's no problem. Brand new in the unsealed bag, probably 20 or 30 years old. A kind of long, kind of scruffy Chinelli stem. It's not really that bad. It's got the bolt and the chrome is perfect. This looks like it'll mostly clean up. I still get money for Chinelli stems. It's new logo and it's long, so it's less likely to be worth money. But honestly, it is worth it just for the bolt. Really. You're missing a lot in shorter stems. One little brand new, with so much dog hair and stuff on it. One new little package of cable ferrules. The word step down ones and little disc brake U's. Always find stuff like that there that I don't care about. And one vintage, these are the best, Saxe Maillard, made in France. Vintage freewheel. These have like 6 kinds of dust seals. I've only ever seen one of these ever actually be bad. Hopefully not this one. And it looks like it has 0 wear on it. And 6-speed, which is rare. You can find the 7s and the 8s a lot. Sometimes on the 8s you can knock the last cog off and make them a 7, make them fit stuff. Because the 8s really need like 135 space rear hubs. And it's hard to find the 6s. So this will probably fit in most vintage bikes. This is pretty cool if you ever want to mess with vintage bikes with freewheels, because you only make a really low-end Shimano 6-speed, 7-speed freewheel now, and then even lower-end Sunrace stuff. So it's like impossible to find. The freewheel is not garbage, not going to wear out immediately. The Shimano ones last like maybe 100 miles. Like they're garbage. These things last forever. Unwear-outable. The design of the teeth, the way they roll over the top, they are magic. Oh, the big one looks like a 28 tooth. It's pretty big for a road bike thing and 6-speed. So happy about a little pile of junk. I got one other thing there. It was leaning up against their recycling bin in the back in the employees only area. I spotted it. I started asking people questions. No one knew anything about it. I'm like, is it back there because there's this too. Someone, women cycle, women ride 18 sports jersey. Someone donated like 10 cases of unsold jerseys to them. And this one's like yellow and green, and this one's like kind of pink and yellow and blue. They're like, just take them. We have so many. So I got women's extra large. Bike stuff's usually tight. I got this from my sister. I'm hoping it'll fit. Go get that pink helmet and stuff. She might be into it. Her new bike might be fun. So I was asking them about this frame I saw lying in the trash. Is there anything wrong with it? You know, it's cracked. Is it there for a reason? Is it trash? Is it for sale? If it's not, no one really knew. A couple people looked at it. Everyone talked about it. I'm like, if it's a good deal, I'm going to buy this thing. I was afraid they would ask real money for it. I mean, the paint's pretty good. Reynolds 531 decals. No one likes old stuff. No one likes Frenchy junk. It's a Raleigh, but it's French-ish. It's French-ish. It's got the chrome fork. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I got a real scruffy one of these. All the paint was missing. Most of the paint was missing. All the logos were missing. I only recognize it because of the lugs and the fork crown. In a big pile of frames at a swap meet, $20. Okay, I'll take it. Little beater. I did the beater 650 BK conversion on. I did the canny brakes and all the right brazons and put it up for sale. And a kid was really excited about it from Second Cycles, like a nonprofit up in Tacoma, and he drove down and bought it. And hopefully, he never tagged me in pictures or anything, but hopefully he's built it up and riding it. I just don't remember if he did. So I asked and asked and asked, and no one knew. I looked. There's some scratches back here by the bridge that might have fooled some people and think they're cracks, but they're just scratches. It's no big deal, but this is a Raleigh competition. It's a pretty big size. I haven't measured it yet. Headset is dead. It's got a really heavy dead bottom bracket in it. Not super high end, probably. It's got Hooray clamp-on cable guide, which is always fun. Bottom bracket has no markings, so I have no idea. Raleigh, it's got the pencil stays. You can see these stays are it's like 22.2 here, and it just gets so tiny. It's just like ½ inch. These guys are pretty thin. They're not as thin as the ones on my sister's Mercian, but they are very thin. They have the Hooray rear dropouts. If you see, The Campy style dropout, this little tab right here, comes all the way back to here for your B tension stop. So you use any modern derailleur. This Hooray one's all the way over here. You have to use weird vintage French Hooray derailleurs. Unless you're a crazy person like me, I bend and cut a little piece of metal and will braze it on to come back to here to stop where the Campy one stops. To make these usable. I don't know if these are tapped either. But this thing is gorgeous. It's got the Carlton sticker. It's got some pinstriping. It's real faded. It's real dark. Remnants, the 581 sticker. It's got the cool Carlton lugs. This, I believe this is... I think this is the one that JP Weigel also uses to do his 650B conversions. But I think he might change the chain stays completely and the dropouts when he does his Carlton, race proven... I don't even see any real dents or anything. It's got the cool Carlton lugs on the front. And this fork crown is really wide. It's great for 650B conversions. It's still going to be really tall. And sometimes when guys convert these, I see them like bend a flat piece of metal and braze it in, kind of do like a biplane fork thing. I don't think I do. I just usually use like a champagne cork and cut it down to make a spacer or whatever. The chrome on the fork is nice. The Hooray front dropouts. This one is so much nicer. The other one was like pretty roughly made. This one's a little bit nicer. Big Raleigh Carlton. I want to know the size. I need to find a tape measure. Don't go anywhere, bro. Let's measure this bad boy. Center of the bottom bracket spindle to basically the top of the frame, kind of in front of the lug. Everyone measures bikes differently. This is giving me just under 56. Come back here, it's like 56. 56 is a good size. But like, yeah, about a 56 top. So about 56 square if we measure the frame builder way. I go center BB to the center of the lug. It'd be like a 55. 55.5. 55 with a 20. This is probably a 56. This will definitely be a project bike. We'll look over. The black paint is in such good shape, and all the Raleigh decals are still there. I'm going to do it like I did the Evil Twin style one from my friend James back in the Kent Cycle Repair days. He bought a Miss Renee from JP Weigel. I think he bought it secondhand, but it's one of these that Weigel fixed up, repainted, Robin's Egg Blue, did all the pretty stuff too, all the 650 mods. Called it Miss Renee. It was a kind of famous bike. Several people bought it and owned it. Changed it slightly, but he found one of these in black, and I basically made a cheap beater clone, so we could have like an upright city bike version of it too. And we just touched it up with rattle can. And the rattle can was spraying all blobby and got overspray all over the side of the building. And that was like 15, 16, 17 years ago or something. That would have been like 2011, that had been 2012 or 13. So, 12 years ago, something like that. I don't know, a while. Time's been flying, man. But that overspray is still on the side of the building, and it's become like a bougie coffee shop since then. So it's still funny to walk by and be like, haha, there's where we spray painted a bike. So I'll probably do the 650B candy bosses. I might add water bottle bosses. I don't actually want to destroy the paint here, so I might just do them here. And, I'll add a fender boss here. I will most likely respace this thing to 130, dimple the stays, probably make a whole new bridge, add a candy boss, or a bottle boss for the fenders. I don't know if I'll save this weird little bridge thing. Maybe, why not? Why not? Maybe I'll add a bottle boss there. Maybe not. I'm probably trying to keep it pretty subtle to save this paint. I'll just get some gloss black spray paint and just touch up the spots. It'll be barely noticeable. And I will make this thing into a really bitchin' 650B conversion bike and put it up for sale. I love these old Reynolds 531s. I love these Raleigh Carlton lugs. Like, look at these lugs. They're so cool, man. It's got the original pinstriping on it. This bike is so cool. I almost don't want to do any frame mods and just use them. Might be able to just get some long reach brakes, some Mayfac Raids or some big Tektros or something, but it's fun to do all the metal work and make them nice. Someone can always get repainted on. This bike is so heavy though. I am like really shocked how heavy it is. It's gotta be this old steel headset and this heavy old bottom bracket, I hope. But this was the score of the day. We talked to 3 or 4 kids. I was like, what do you guys want to pay? You know, and one kid's like 25 and a couple other kids like 20. I'm like, the last one I got was 20. It was a beater at a spot meet, but it was 20. They're like, yeah, whatever, just take it for you. No one cares. No one's going to use it. They might hang it up in the way forever or just throw it in the recycling. There are a lot of weird bikes just hanging up. They've been there for years. They're pretty sick of frames. I'm trying to sell them all cheap, get them all out of the way. It's true, in this condition, if I would have found this at a swap meet, I'd probably paid a lot more for it. I mean, I don't really pay a lot of money for old junk bikes. There's just so many old junk bikes out there, but this one's a little bit special and fun. But I'm happy I got it. You know, I donated $5,000 worth of stuff to them when I closed the old shop. And I donated, I don't know, several $100 worth of junk to them a couple of times in the last few years. I don't feel bad about getting a good deal on a weird old frame. It's so funny. It's got like the little triangle they braze on when they're going to use clamp-on shifters. So have a stop. It's like so crooked. Like so many of these old, famous, really nice bikes, when you actually get them, now ever frame builder and stuff, everything is so crooked and wonky and weird on them. It's so funny. I got a Bob Jackson once that was so crooked that the rear bridge where the bolt hole goes, the bolt hole had to be drilled like 3/4 over to one side to make the brake line up on the wheel. Like, handmade Bob Jackson, the cool paint job. The worst frame I've ever seen in my life. I've seen Walmart bikes that are nicer. Like, it's weird, man. But this is dope. I'm so into this little guy. I mean, I might have a Velo Orange rack or did a rack center on I put on, but God, I might even make on James's Miss Renee, or his evil twin Miss Renee bike. I made a custom rack for him. Beautiful handlebar bag rack. Whipped it out a day. Didn't charge him anything. Like a $500 rack. Just let it rust on the front. Zip tied a basket to it. Like, I hope he still has that bike. I know he's got one of the handmade bikes. I built him still, I think. He got it repainted though, which I was sad about. We did like a hot sparkle pink with new old stock Huffy decals all over it. It was so hot. I think he got it repainted like a hot sparkle purple. Made it into a single speed, which no one was made for, and no new old stock Huffy decals anymore. It's very sad. That's it. I still have a couple fenders from last week I grabbed. A bunch of junk I still haven't put on eBay. A bunch of junk in the way. Little Blackburn rack. I now have like 3 or 4. I actually have like 7 or 8 pretty cool frames that I want to do conversions and weird stuff on. I need to get to them. But 3 or 4 of them I'm really hot about. That old Giton, that old 1960 Allegro, which I need to do another video on very soon. I will. And now this Raleigh competition. Hot. And all this junk to spend all day tomorrow cleaning and putting away. Why? Anyways, that's my 4th or 5th insanely long video for this week. So thanks for watching.